loved, and rich, inside and out. I am grateful for all of the good things that I have and am proud of everything I have achieved. I have a successful energy all around me that attracts marvelous things into my life every day. The universe always protects me and takes care of me in the best way, allowing my life to be infinitely filled with beautiful love, blissful joy, wonderfully good health, eternal happiness, and eternal success. Success and prosperity come to me, surround.
Woo! Good morning, fam. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is feeling good, vibrating high. It's good to see you, fam. Cedric, JoJo, Mike. Yes. An amazing wrap up to the week. So grateful to be on here with you, fam. I got a quick, short and sweet topic, and it's a pretty interesting one. You see it? The brain is starving. So I'm excited. This is a good one. I love touching on the health side because I know it plays such a big role in every aspect of our life. So with no further ado, let me go ahead and kickstart IG off. And what is everybody grateful for coming into the day? Happy to be with family after a busy week. Yes, that's crucial. The family time is an absolute must. Yes. Here we go. The brain is starving. IG, happy Friday. It's good to see everybody. Hope you all have had a great week so far. JJ, it's good to see you. Zaps, yes. Grateful for all of you. Grateful to be alive. So grateful for the opportunity to be able to grow, to be able to elevate. Grateful for God. Grateful to be able to get in these morning rituals still, right? Rain, sleet, snow, shine. We still are able to go ahead and continue to grow, whether that be with audios, books, journaling. We're coming up on day 740. Pretty amazing to see that this whole journey is documented, and that is one of my favorite parts about really being able to put things on paper, because it might not make sense now, but eventually it absolutely will. So positive mindset no matter what surrounds me. Yes, love it. So let's dive into it today, fam. The topic is the brain is starving. And this is something that I love to go ahead and get into, because I've noticed a long time ago, being an athlete, how much the food that we eat actually affects our bodies. And I didn't realize until I was a little bit older how much the liquid actually plays a role in our performance, in our energy, in our daily actions, believe it or not. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of interesting things to go ahead and ponder about for today. Number one, how much energy, right? What percentage do you think our brain consumes of our energy? Go ahead and drop it down below. I'm gonna give you guys a little quiz question for the morning. I love this from my mentor because he really gave us some sauce. He's a brain neuroencoding specialist. So when you talk about the brain, he knows it at a completely deeper level. So let me ask you guys, what percentage of the brain do you think it consumes when it comes to our energy? So here's the number, okay? The brain consumes 20% of our body's energy and of our body's resources. So interesting enough, think about like a car, right? I don't know about you guys, but you start to notice when you haven't got an oil change, right? Things might get a little bit shaky. It's time to go ahead and turn it in. The same thing happens with our body. When we're not getting an oil change, or we're not continuously running the oils through it, that's no nutrition. That's not enough water. There's a reason why they say, during the 75 hard challenge, who knows what the goal was as far as when it comes to drinking. How much was the first goal to drink per day during the 75 hard challenge? Starting out, it's a gallon a day. There's a reason why. Because those that are not consuming a gallon a day, I can tell you right now, the brain is deficient. And when the brain is deficient, guess what? Nothing else is able to operate at its maximum potential. Think about a Ferrari. Think about a Lambo. We can have the greatest frame in the world, but if the inside is not taken care of, eventually it's going to break down. You're going to feel it. It's going to start to get rocky eventually. So I noticed this when it comes to performance, right? They need premium gas. They need premium oil. And the same thing goes for us. That's why every single morning, the first thing that I do, let me ask every one of you guys actually, what is the first thing that you fill your body with in the morning? I'm curious. Caitlin, what's going on, Queen? Christina, I see you. What's the first thing you feed yourself? Water, okay. 8-ounce glass minimum is definitely preferred. Alkaline if you can. One of the second best things that any of us can eat in the morning is actually blueberries. Blueberries is a super food. And I don't know if you guys ever looked at the word breakfast. It's funny, as Americans, we never really understand this word. But when you go overseas, you understand they kind of break up the word. Break fast. Break fast. Break fast. Listen to a foreigner say breakfast. It's actually breaking the fast. The first thing that we eat, the first thing that we drink is breaking our fast from an 8, 6, whatever sleep, maybe a 12-hour period of eating. So our body absorbs that and literally sends it all throughout our cells, throughout our body. So if the first thing that we eat in the morning is meats, I don't know if you guys, you like your sausage or bacon. I used to like it too, but there's a reason why I cut that out. The body's not meant to eat that directly in the morning. Dairy, okay? If you guys ever feel like you have stomach problems eating dairy, there's a reason why. It's because the human body is not meant to process dairy. But isn't it ironic enough how 95% of Americans, they eat dairy the first thing when they wake up? Right? Think about like a bagel with cream cheese. Cereal, right? Most people don't drink almond milk yet. They're still on regular milk. That's dairy. Cheese on a bagel, whatever it is, cheese on anything to go ahead and start cheese on their eggs. All of these different things I never knew. How about orange juice? Drinking orange juice, you guys might not know, but orange juice is filled with so much sugar. And do you want to know what the biggest thing is that actually dehydrates the brain the fastest? You want to know one of the biggest things that literally cooks and fries the brain the fastest? It's sugar. So when you talk about the aging process, this is something that most people don't really talk about or know. Sugar is one of the fastest agers that exist on planet Earth. It's one of the biggest cancer causers that anybody can have access to. Cancer cells feed off of sugar. Soda. Don't even get me started on soda. You guys know that everything that we eat and everything that we drink is either alkaline or it's acidic. Something that is acidic is more prone to disease, cancer, and illness. Something that is alkaline, bacteria, all of that cannot exist in an alkaline environment. That's why for those that really want to lose weight or gain weight, one of the best things that you can start off doing is by switching to whole foods, because you're probably going from an acidic diet to an alkaline diet. And that one change alone will absolutely give you a completely different feel for your body, your energy, how you operate, how you wake up throughout the day. So all of these little things, here's another tip. I don't know if you guys like fish oils, right? But you guys can go ahead and look it up, omega-3 fish oil. You can find it at pretty much all of your major drugstores. This is nutrients. This is food for the brain to go ahead and feed off of. So I hear people talk about it all the time. Like, man, I got headaches. I'm tired. I feel like I just don't have any energy. And I'm sitting here thinking about it. I literally couldn't tell you guys the last time I've had an energy drink. It was probably since high school. Since high school that I've had an energy drink, because I started to realize all of this sugar, it actually dehydrates you. And I have another question. Drop a 3 down below if you guys drink coffee. Here's another thing that's pretty interesting if you didn't know. Jojo in the building, my man. What's up, King? All right, for those that drink coffee, coffee is another dehydrator. Coffee is another thing that, believe it or not, it actually dehydrates the brain. Because we have a spike, and then you always have a crash. No coffee, no caffeine. I love it. So people wonder all the time, it's like, yo, why do I get a crash? It's because that's what coffee is meant to do. For those that drink coffee late night and they wonder why they stay up all night, because coffee is literally pretty much deteriorating the brain. That's what caffeine does, if you didn't know. Caffeine starts to eat away at the brain. That's why when you look at studies with energy drinks and you go and look at somebody's brain after 20 years with Monsters, don't even get me started. It's pretty sick to even look at. But this is what I wanted to touch on for today, fam. For everybody that's been taking your health seriously, that's been in the gym, that started to meal plan and get a diet going, drop some threes down below if you guys have been on it, because I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the not only just the change in bodies, the change in energy, the change in momentum, the change in our daily activities, the times that we're waking up, all of these compound. So I just want to say, dreamers, I'm proud of you. I see the growth. I see the elevation. And I just wanted to touch on this for today because I can tell you, shout out to Cedric. Cedric, how long has it been since you ate fast food? Just that alone. I don't care what fast food restaurant that you go to, that meat is not real. If you've ever eaten one of those McDonald's French fries, that's one of my favorite things growing up. Those McDonald's, go look it up. Those specific potatoes, if you let that fry sit out, it can sit out for a year and it doesn't mold. It's because they have specific potatoes that are not meant for humans to eat. It's interesting. It's insane. Over a year, let's go, Jojo, over a year with no fast food. And it's not a surprise why you feel better. You're operating at a higher frequency because what we eat, what we drink directly has everything to do with our frequency. So when you look at most people vibrating at a low frequency, I can probably guess that they're also consuming low vibrational foods and not giving the brain enough nutrients. That's why if you guys have ever noticed, if we're learning a lot of information, we're taking a lot of notes, it's really important to stay hydrated because the brain is consuming 20% of the body's energy and 20% of the body's resources. Glad my healthy habits will keep me alive after all this time. Yes, love to see it. So dreamers, happy Friday. I hope you guys all have a phenomenal day. Touching on the health is wealth. Notice that years ago, how many see the 65-year-olds that have the Lambo, but they can't even go travel. They can't even go experience life because many don't take their health seriously now and end up having to pay for it later. Yes, health is wealth. Absolutely. So dreamers, I love you. I appreciate you. Nobody told you today. I'm proud of you. I see the growth. I see the principle of Kaizen. The compound effect is coming into effect each and every single day, and we are just getting started. So fam, remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. See you all in a few. It's game time. Let's grow.